myself shall feed my sheep, and I myself shall make them lie down, is the utterance of the sovereign Lord Jehovah. The lost one I shall search for, and the dispersed one I shall bring back, and the broken one I shall bandage, and the ailing one I shall strengthen. But the fat one and the strong one I shall annihilate. That one I shall feed with judgment. And as for you, my sheep, this is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah has said. Here I am, judging between a sheep and a sheep, between the rams and the he-goats. Is it such a little thing for you, men, that on the very best pasturage you feed, but the rest of your pasturages you should trample down with your feet? And that the clear waters you drink, but the ones left over you should foul by stamping with your very feet? And as for my sheep, on the pasture grounds trampled by your feet, should they feed? And the water be fouled by the stamping of your feet, should they drink? Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah has said to them. Here I am, I myself, and I shall certainly judge between a plump sheep and a lean sheep. For the reason that with flank and with shoulder you kept pushing, and with your horns you kept shoving all the sick ones, until you have scattered them to the outside. And I will save my sheep, and they will no longer become something for plunder. And I will judge between a sheep and a sheep. And I will raise up over them one shepherd, and he must feed them, even my servant David. He himself will feed them, and he himself will become their shepherd. And I myself, Jehovah, will become their God, and my servant David a chieftain in the midst of them. I myself, Jehovah, has spoken. And I will conclude with them a covenant of peace. And I shall certainly cause the injurious wild beast to cease out of the land. And they will actually dwell in the wilderness in security and sleep in the forest. And I will make them and the surroundings of my hill a blessing. And I will cause the pouring rain to descend in its time. Pouring rains of blessings there will prove to be. And the tree of the field must give its fruitage, and the land itself will give its yield. And they will actually prove to be on their soil in security. And they will have to know that I am Jehovah when I break the bars of their yoke, and I have delivered them out of the hand of those who have been using them as slaves. And they will no longer become something to plunder for the nations. And as regards the wild beasts of the earth, it will not devour them. They will actually dwell in security, with no one to make them
Very good.
Justin, I don't have anything else to say. You do a good job. You know, next time Brother Johnson gives a talk, I'm going to ask you to do something that you probably normally wouldn't do. Close your Bible and watch the brother read. He does an excellent job reading. You do, Justin. You weren't working on gestures, but you used them a lot and did excellent with them. Not just animation judges. You judge between a sheep and a sheep. Annihilate. Me or I, and then you even use facial expressions too. When you were disgusted with something, you crinkled your face up. You did a good job with that. And then something else that you do that we all can imitate is you know the material so well that you don't even have to look at your Bible. And then you would say 2 or 3 sentences at a time, and you'd look at the audience to see if we were following along and reading. I thought you did good. Excellent. Good example for all of us, young and old. So next time, close your Bibles and watch Brother Johnson read. He does a good job with that.